Okay, let's get this morning going. What is this? Last is it? No, May 30th, Tuesday here, 2023. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back after a three day holiday. Like I said, it takes me a minute to get back into swing of things, and I'm not quite into the swing of things yet. Okay, so chart wise, the only thing I say is follow the trend. That, yeah, it sounds like they're making debt ceiling headway. That's fantastic. But in the end, let's just follow the trend. That's done pretty well for us. Last week was a monster week. Speaking of monster weeks, tonight is public e-learning, and John from our BYOB side of things will be presenting tonight. And seriously, you guys need to ask him how his account is doing. Last three, maybe, let's see, March, April, May, 3-4 months, I guess. He's racking about 10 grand a month in his account on average. So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern in the free room, you guys need to press him. Now I know that John is a day trader. Some of you may not day trade. I don't day trade, but there's so many things you can transfer to swing trading or position trading just from that. So tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, make sure you press him. He's killing it, absolutely killing it. Okay, back to this. SPY's popping up this morning. I've got a line here at 324. We'll call it 425, and then up here about 31. If we just come over here to the left side, you have a little bit of resistance right there. Resistance makes for a good target. So there's that first one, kind of filling that gap just a little bit maybe. And then through 431 is pretty much the high, there it is, of August 16th. August 16th. Oh, yeah. Today in the chat room, in the member chat room, thanks, Ed. So if you're a member, go check John out at 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, press him. Learn what he's doing. And really, if you get through all the day trading stuff, you'll see what he's doing is extremely simple and extremely basic. But he's, like I say, he's racking 10 grand a month, so on average. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's follow the trend on this. If we take a look at the Qs, just follow the trend. We're up in the nosebleed section up here on the Qs, so it's possible we start to see some, pullback. The thing of it is let's not guess when it's going to be. Let's follow the chart. How do we know that, whoops, do this again. There we go. There. How do we know price is not going to go up here before it pulls back? We can't. If we run around always assuming it's going to pull back, that's just guessing. There's no logic to that. But if we read a chart, and what is it we want to look at is the trend, and we want to follow price. So if we start to see price falter, well, that gives us the clue to maybe pump that brake pedal a little bit, let off the gas, take profits. If you're into picking tops for shorting, maybe that's, where you do it. I'm not so much into that. So let's follow the trend, the wall of worry. I know there's negative things out there, but there is all the time. It doesn't mean that, the stock market's going to fail. Let's take a look at a couple of charts here. I kind of like, this morning I turned on the scanner, and I've got a gap window, the pre-market gap here, gapping higher, and this CHPT gapping up nice. Now, I'm not one for trading this necessarily right now. Some days I might do it, but not today. I'm moving slow today. But this is one that will go on the watch list and then wait for the pullback. Typical 3/8 trap below the highest high in 5 days. A setup, a setup that simply looks like this right here. So let it do whatever it wants. We all know as traders that it's going to rest. Now the rest can be down or the rest can be sideways. But as that happens, the T-line will start to catch up. It'll develop either one, a 3/8 trap, or two, it will be below the highest high in the past 5 days. And then we're simply going to shop or wait for that. Again, I use the scanner. You guys use whatever you want. I use the scanner to tell me when the buyers are stepping back in, and that's when I want to try to move in there. So CHPT is looking pretty good here. Zion, look at Zion. I know banks are probably a big negatory to some people. Banks probably scare some people. Just follow the chart, that's all. The chart's set up. Here we've got a nice gap up, a pullback to a higher low, nice rally. We're over the 50, nice flag. Everything's looking good here. Can something go wrong? Of course it can. Can something go wrong with, say, Apple? Of course it can. So let's just follow the chart. Keep it simple. Just follow the chart. Right now we're in a rounded bottom breakout. That makes the 200 up here and the dotted deuce prime targets. Anything can happen between here and there, but those are prime targets for price reaching up. Where'd my list go? Here we are. SCHW is another one that I think is setting up well. Nice little bottom, rounded bottom breakout. Price action looks great. Nice little sideways flag. What we've got to do now is just decide what we want for an entry. So I get asked this a lot. Where do you enter? Well, let's say the market's been open in an hour and a half already. What would be wrong with right here, right now? I get notes from people when I do coaching. Well, where do I enter this? It's like they're driving down to a 5-minute stock, 5-minute chart. They're looking for an entry. You guys know me. I just kind of want to scream at that level. Why? We're looking for this to run up, 20 to 25%. How's a 5-minute chart going to help us? What is another penny over here going to do for us? So this chart's looking hot. Set your stops in there. Amazon. I think Amazon goes higher. Nice trending chart. Trend will continue to be a trend until it's not. It's that simple, really. Truly is that simple. And then we can just follow price for the turns. And when I say a turn, this is what I speak of here. Turn, where we start to turn. This is a turn that never turned. It leaned a little bit, but it never turned. See this here? That's a turn. That's a bearish turn. There's a bullish turn. Here's a turn that just leaned. No real turn. No big follow through. Still bullish. Here, still bullish. We're still bullish. So let's just follow that trend right there. What was that, Amazon? Here's another good one too. ARC. I know a lot of times we and a whole lot of other people pick on Kathy Wood, But you know what? Hey, she gets out there. She does it. And this is a good looking chart. So, I mean, if you don't do Kathy Wood, then okay, that's fine. But if you're just following the chart, that's a pretty nice chart right there. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Somebody might be thinking, well, aren't we afraid of that wick? Well, wait till it breaks out then. Again, trading is not complicated. You have to do what you're comfortable with. Keep it simple. Keep it very simple. Complicated is not cool. Doesn't work. So I think ARC is setting up. Sorry, I am a bit slow this morning. I worked my tail off this weekend and I'm tired. Tesla's still bullish. Tesla's still running here. It's challenging the 200 period moving average here pre-market. We break from there. Man, there's a whole lot of room up there. There's, back up to this 308 area. What is that? About 40-50%. So not too bad. A few stop-offs along the way as far as resistance goes. Now, I am personally in TSLL, and that's working out pretty good. Notice up here about an inch long or so, a little bit. There's the 200 period moving average. So TSL's getting there. I don't know if it's going to make it there before I get out of all of it. But I would sure keep an eye on about that 1270 area. Hey, good morning, Carol. Hey, Tyler, Thomas, good morning. CVNA is kicking off. This is another one I'm holding, and it's been sort of a dog through here, but maybe, just maybe, this is the week for it to run up and challenge the 200 and poke its nose out of that one right there. Still, a pretty good trade. When you look at the chart, you can, right from just about where it's closing right now, up to the 200 is 14-15%. So pretty good trade there. TJ Maxx, I'm still thinking possibly short on this. It just doesn't look exciting here. With the market rallying, the market being so bullish, TJ Maxx not doing so good. Walmart hasn't done very good. Retail's not doing great. So Walmart is still down. So here's one that popped up on the scanner I saw earlier. LNC, that may be setting up rounded bottom breakout right through here. So, keep trading simple, easy. Don't overcomplicate it. Start with a trend. Make sure you've got market support. Trade in the direction of the market. So, if you think the market is bullish, that's where you want to put your efforts. Now, if you look at this market and you think, well, the market's bearish, well, put your efforts in bearishness. Before I sign off here, let me ask my big question. Let's start this morning off right. Who thinks the bottom is in for 2023? Down here at 350. The August, is that August? November lows. Anyone? Espo, no. Dennis, yes. Mike, yes. Carly, yes. So far the yeses are winning. Okay. There's old Carol. Carol comes in with a no. So the bottom is not in. So right now, if we failed, say just about where we are now, we're looking at about a 17-18% failure below that. So we can fail. We can fail. The question was, is the bottom in? So we could, keep this in mind. We could do this and then start back up, as long as we don't get below that line right in there. So we're coming up. Let's see. This is we're coming up on June, so half the year has gone by, and we're still trending up. We're running out of time to get down there. I know 6 months is a long time, but running out of time. All right, everybody, good morning again. Thank you very much. I seriously need to go get some more coffee. Let's have some fun today. Make some money, okay? Thank you so much. We'll see you guys all in about 25 minutes. Take care.